Okay, ladies, sorry for the wardrobe change. I'm so excited. My new top just came in for future executive, senior sales director. Woo! And that was my crazy dog in the background barking like crazy. Anyway, where I wanted to pick up, I'm sorry. If they all should hold, lucky you. So we were talking about holding appointments. You get to choose who you want to do business with this week. And then Mary Kay was so smart. You dovetail the others to business associates. Either way, you win. It's a win-win situation. So let me explain dovetail, because I know that we've actually had consultants do that before for other ladies. And the thing that I want to tell you about that is dovetailing is basically you have overbooked yourself and you can't hold both appointments. Congratulations. That very rarely happens, but when it does, it is so exciting because those customers are still your girls, and the only thing you do is give 15% of your sales to the consultant that went and done the party for you. So that is what dovetailing means. So that's that. So, the lesson to be learned from this discussion of booking and coaching. When you exercise persistence, perseverance, and courage, you go over, under, around, through to achieve anything, any success that you are projecting or working on. It's an attitude. You choose to have 3 selling appointments a week and do what you need to do based on the facts to assure success rather than accepting whatever happens. Why are short-term goals so important? So how do we develop these qualities of courage, persistence, and perseverance? As the mind can only absorb what the set can endure, we can only persist as far as we can see. What I'm saying is that it's a lot easier to persevere in our business building activities when we can see the end, when we can see the goal. This is why when you set a seminar goal and you get home, you often get off track, right? You can't see 365 days into the future. Why do so many of us insist on delaying gratification for an entire year and then in the meantime lose sight of the goal? What is easier is to see through the tunnel of this quarter, and it's easier to see to the end of this month or this week, and easiest to see through today, which is why we make a 6 most important things list. That is why that is so key, and it comes into play every single day in our business. You can't eat an elephant, but you can eat an elephant one bite at a time. You have to take everything one step at a time. This is why short-term goals are so important. They keep us on track for long-term goals while always reaffirming your success. Many of us have ideas of what big goals we would like to achieve in Mary Kay, whether it be the sales director position or the national sales director position, whatever it may be in your Mary Kay business. We all have that goal, right? I hope so. Hopefully by the end of today you will. So the difficulty normally lies in breaking down these larger goals into small, achievable, non-overwhelming, easy to chew, short-term goals. What are short-term goals? They are goals or tasks that can be achieved within a week's time on a daily basis. Short-term goals set us up for consistency, and consistency, y'all, is key in this business. It will take you so far. Wow, the pieces are starting to fit together now, aren't they? New tool to help you track your short-term goals. I would like to offer you a tool to help you track your short-term goals. This tool was designed by National Sales Director Gwen Sherman, and she believes it is the single most important success tool ever built in her area. And for many who embrace it, the tool is my roadmap to success. The pavement of the road is composed of your daily activities. If you do not stay on the pavement, the road becomes bumpy and the ride takes longer. Just as you can only see as far as the terrain allows, you can only see as far as the end of the week. As you take a week at a time, at the end of the month or a quarter, you can look back and see what you've accomplished. But more importantly, once you reach the top, you can see what lies ahead of you and what you can accomplish for the future. And this map allows you to see your final destination, your long-term goal, and to stay on the right road that is the shortest, most effortless route. This roadmap is easy to use on a daily, weekly basis and helps you keep track of what needs to be done. Therefore, builds persistence. It is so simple and always guides you as to the work you need to do to reach your goal. Make it a game plan and reward yourself when you reach these goals at the end of the week. You can also challenge yourself to see how early in the week you reach the goals. So here's the recommended weekly task that you need to do. This is the roadmap that I was just talking about. Every phone call, every contact you make puts you closer to that yearly goal. Look at various these tasks below. Each of these tasks, when done on a daily basis, will help you move closer to that year-end goal. Below each task, I've made a suggestion as to how many of each task you should probably do to help you reach your goal. Take a look at my recommendations, then go on to the chart, and I'll show you the chart in a second. So phone calls, this includes reorders, bookings, meeting invites, you're inviting someone to the meeting, pre-profiling, coaching, again, we'll go over that next week, follow-ups that result in contacting the person you want to reach. Does not count if you leave a message or no answer. So you must have contact with someone. And your goal per week needs to be 20 to 50 phone calls talking to a live person. Retail sales. This includes sales from selling appointments and reorders, on-the-go orders, whatever it may be. Your sales per week, your goal always needs to be $300 to $400 in retail sales every single week. This will put you on target for your star. So you have to be a star to drive a car. You have to be a star to be a sales director. So it'll help you track that. Booking attempts, the number of attempts, not the number of bookings, but the number of attempts you've made to book. 15 to 20 a week is how many you need to do. Selling appointments booked, the actual number of bookings on your books. These should be group selling appointments with at least 3 guests in attendance, and that is 7 to 10 a week is what you should plan on booking. Booking 7 to 10 a week. Does it need to all be in one week? No. Just working to get 7 to 10 each week. Invitations offered to prospective business associates to attend weekly sales meetings and other guest events, 5 to 10 per function. So say that we're having a huge guest event in Pensacola, Florida, and you are wanting to get people there. You need to send out 5 to 10 invitations to that function within that week. Team building prospects. You should have at least 1, maybe 2 prospects from each selling appointment. Who is your one? No matter what. Who is number 1 in your prospects? Your hostess. Your hostess is definitely 1. So your goal is to have 3 to 6 prospects a week. Again, remember, 50% postponement rate. In order to reach your booking goal per week, you might want to double the number of booking attempts that you make in order to reach your goal. You will want to also double the number of selling appointments you've actually booked in order to reach your selling goal. So here is my roadmap to success. Can y'all see that? So on here it says make a clean copy of this chart for future reference. So this is, you need to print this off, not only print it off once, but also print it off again for each week. And then on here it's got weekly goal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you label your days, the phone calls you made, the retail sales you had, the booking attempts, appointments booked, invitations, and team building prospects names. So this is your roadmap. It might be easier to see it this way, so it'll fit into the entire screen. So that is your roadmap. You can look over that as soon as you get it off of Facebook. All right, so let's go over your homework real quick. We zoomed right through this assignment. I'm so excited, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is so rewarding as a sales director to see all of you stepping up to the plate and making this happen. I really appreciate all your hard work, and I promise you it's going to pay off. So, assignments for Lesson 5, warm chatter. Book 5 people for a Mary Kay facial or on-the-go appointment. So this is just 5 facials from warm chatting. What is warm chatting? Warm chatting is going out and meeting people you've never met and getting their name and number. Either you can book them on the spot, but what I normally recommend doing is calling them later just because you want them to warm up to you, which is why we call it warm chatting. Number 2, hold at least 3 group selling appointments and 2 team building interviews this week. These go along with the others, so you need a grand total of 3, not 6. I think that may have been confusing last week, and I apologize if it was, because anytime your assignments overlap, please don't think you have to do double the work. It's literally just getting 3 appointments on your books and having 3 people do interviews. Because this says 2, the other says 3. Always go with the higher number. So that does not mean you need to have 6 appointments and 5 interviews. That is incorrect. It's 3 appointments and 3 interviews. And then it says really make an all-out effort to sell $400 in retail sales this week. So that is higher than the other number, which was $300. So in order to complete the other homework, you do have to do at least $300. In order to complete this homework, you do need to do 4. So that could be, ultimately, that could be 5,000 points. So just something to think about. Number 4, use and complete this week's roadmap to success. Again, that is in the packet that you're going to get off Facebook. So be persistent and don't give up. You can accomplish all these tasks so you can continue the pace setters that you want to be. You can astonish yourself, ladies. You do not, a lot of times, so many times what I've noticed is we set our goals maybe too small. And set a big goal. Set a God goal, you know. And allow Him to take control, because you can astonish yourself by what you will achieve whenever you have Him as your business partner. Number 5, submit all of the following by week's end. Your weekly accomplishment sheet, again, that's going to go to your sales director. Weekly plan sheet that you find on In Touch. Type in weekly plan sheet. Again, that is just next week's plan, Monday through Friday. Tell me what you're doing Monday through Friday of next week. Then your completed My Progress sheet. Your progress sheet, again, this right here is your progress sheet with this. Your assignment sheet. Again, that is what we're doing. That'll be your homework. And then the last thing is your roadmap to success chart. So those are your 5 assignments for Lesson 5. Whenever you complete all those, you will award yourself with 2,500 bonus points. So, like I said, you can count it twice. So, Lesson 4 had, in the homework, 3 selling appointments and 3 interviews. That can also count for Lesson 5's homework. But whenever it comes to sales, Week 4 said sell $300 in sales. Week 5 said sell $400 in sales. In order to get credit on Week 5 as well, you must do $400 in sales, not just 3. So keep that in mind. Please, 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 if you have any questions, contact me. I haven't really had a whole lot of people contacting me, so I guess last week was pretty much self-explanatory, but I do want to make sure that you know you can call me 24/7 anytime you want to. My telephone number is 704-473-1972, and my home office is 704-966-9876. So I hope you all have a blessed day and a blessed week. Please, please, please keep me updated. I want to know what you're doing. I want to see posts all over Facebook. I love y'all. Make it a great week. Bye-bye.